Okay, welcome back to another episode of this. Woo-wee, flying around. Okay. We have to find the Chaos Emerald. Wherever shall we do so? Found it.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
I love that the Chaos Emeralds are like these mystical, like, ultra rare gems. Like, there's only 7 of them in the world. And yet, Tails just finds one in the forest. Just whatever, you know? Whatever. Oh, I don't think I've actually said this. But I think what they should do is make a cel-shaded 3D Sonic game, because the style of Sonic is like already cartoony, and I think it would look beautiful. And you know, if they actually took their time with it, that's Sonic's biggest issue, right? It's because. And it's actually kind of, would you say it's ironic or coincidental? A game about a super fast hedgehog, or a game series about a super fast hedgehog, has games with a super fast production time. Like I think I said before, but this game was made in 10 months, you know? Like Sonic 06 was rushed out. The most recent failure of Sonic Boom was just god-awful. And they rushed that out in time for Christmas, or whatever they did. Okay, so it puts us here, and again, no conveyance. What we have to do is we have to find this power-up over here. And, like, there's nothing... this is just a giant, like, map. It's huge. Look at how big this is. This is ridiculous. You are expected to just wander around this map aimlessly until somehow you just randomly find a thing. And this is like one of the most useless things. There's a lot of useless upgrades in this game, but this is one of them. Tails just like break dances in place and we can slide around. Kinda stupid. Kinda very stupid? I don't know, man. Yep, it's playing both songs at the same time right now.
It's something my grandmother taught me.
No, Sonic, I'm trying to give you a fair shake. I'm trying to give you a fair shake. You can't be doing this. No. It is actually... Oh, Jesus! No messages, it said. Well, they didn't leave a message, so... Oh, man. Scammers, man. There's still a landline in this house, so... I think I have to go over here, actually, to get my next plane. Yeah, there we go. Dude, scammers... Scammers call this house like
Like a lot.
5 times a day, I swear.
So, here it goes.
That'll be fun to edit when I go to edit this audio.
Here I come.
Maybe I'll just cut that whole section out. Wow, look at that texture. The one side is clearly darker than the other.
Away we go.
It's like a Chimera cliff. Jeez. Have you ever seen that before? Yeah, a Chimera is like a fantasy creature with like a lion head and a snake tail and a goat body? I don't know. It is that, but it's also well, Chimera just means like a combination of things, I think. And sometimes well, there's yeah, sometimes in nature there will be like a combination of different like genes or some shit, like there's your regular red lobsters, right? Those are the most common ones. But if you get really rare, like sometimes you can find a blue lobster. But then even more rare is a Chimera lobster, which is like perfectly symmetrical, one side red, one side blue. And that I just spent an entirely too long amount of time explaining that, but it is cool. You should Google it and look it up, because it's cool looking. I read it in a Cracked article one time. So you know it's a credible source. Speaking of credible sources, doesn't everyone just hate Kotaku? Man, what a bunch of snobs. I don't understand Kotaku. Well, there was a controversy recently about like the Joker from Persona 5. It's in Smash Brothers Ultimate, and Kotaku thought that one of the songs said retarded, and turns out that was not the case. That was not the case. It was just that the singer wasn't pronouncing something properly. I still actually haven't heard what the real lyric was, but yeah, Kotaku, I mean, they're a news site, so they'll publish anything if they think it'll get them clicks. But come on, man. Have some integrity. Kotaku and your corporate gains and your whatever else. Dude, did those things... Okay, yeah, those little claws don't even have animation. It's literally just like 2 frames. Just like ba 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 ba. I don't know if you saw, but this is a good game. It's a great game. It's so good. I love it. And Tails is one of the most boring characters. Die, 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 die. Ow. Come on. Open up. And he's dead, probably. Yeah, he's dead. Bada boom. %. Everyone loves the plane levels. Tails is one of the most boring. Well, Tails is okay, actually. I mean, comparatively. When you compare him to, like, Knuckles and Big, he's okay. Amy would be fun if she accelerated faster. And then Gamma actually is fun, so... yeah, that's nice. This is so stupid. Tails, no time to gawk. Man. And then Eggman is like, oh, I'm gonna change form, and then gotta go to the sky. Like, it's the same thing. They make you play the same thing multiple times. I actually forgot that Sky Deck was a level. Yep, still disappears when I push pause. Is that actually like a little bit of sass from Sonic? Sonic had his eyes half closed, just like glaring over at Tails. He was like, are you serious? What are you talking about, you stupid fox? And we gotta go up here, and then Tails has gotta be like, oh, this is the Sky Deck, huh? Yes, it is, go in. I don't really have definite strats for this. I kind of do, I guess. Boop boop boo 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 boo. Yeah, there is a rocket there, but the rocket is slower than just flying. So we don't do that. Oh god, that boost pad is useless. That happened when I played this with Sonic. Do you remember that? Do you remember? And then we can just fly over here. Boop. Yep. Like, the actual Tails levels are awful. Because you can just skip them. Like, you're not even playing the level, you're just flying around. Whatever. We should check out the bridge. That's a good original idea that you had, Tails. Let's go do that. I actually really like the idea of, in like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, how you get upgrades and stuff. I always thought that was really neat, because, like, the appearance of your character changes and whatnot. Oh, the birdie. Not the birdie. It had a blue Chaos Emerald in its green amulet thing. At least I think that's where it always was. That's what I've thought. Like, I don't even... That Chaos Emerald is the size of the bird. Stupid. E102! My boy! I'll leave it up to you, Gamma, and he just goes. He just goes. So I'm just gonna hold the button, because I could do that now, and yeah. Yeah. Just kind of move toward him. Yup. I can keep hitting him? Oh my god, I can keep hitting him! I think I was prolonging the fight there. I don't know, I would have to play all the way through Tails' levels again to see if that's actually what was happening. Because the character fights aren't in the boss sections of the character trials or whatever.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, now it's Tails saying, okay, Amy, you can let the robot go.
Hey, this ship is losing altitude.
So it's kind of like incongruent
Take Amy and get out of here.
occasionally.
Well, what about you?
I'll find Eggman
Whatever.
and stop to his evil ways.
Put a stop to his evil ways. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, now Tails does Speed Highway, I think? And then the final boss, and then we're done. So this will be 2 episodes. Bada bing, bada boom. If I skipped the cutscenes, this would only be 1 episode. But I decided not to skip the cutscenes, because I know that you like to see these amazing cutscenes that I talk over and don't pay any attention to, because they're kind of bad. Tails' tails aren't even swirling. Like, okay, I'll give him a pass on the whole, like, the tails rotating around. Also, that animation was flawless. I'll give him a pass on the tails rotating around and defying physics, like a helicopter, you know? Like, there has to be a ball bearing in there.
I wonder what happened to
I don't know, man. Whatever. I'll give him a pass on that. But when he flies, he actually has to twirl his tails. He can't just be falling. It's like when they were making this game, they got it to work. They got it to work. Technically, this game works. But they didn't polish it at all, and they didn't put any more effort into it than they had to. That's why, like, half the time when
missile is launched?
you're doing like a loop-de-loop with Sonic or something, he clips through the stage. Because they're like, it worked once. It'll be fine. And there goes a missile. Yeah, Eggman was just gonna, like, bomb the city, I guess. I don't know. They had to set up something for this next level.
No, it was a dud. I can't believe
Silly Eggman.
I'll go and deal with this myself.
Oh no!
Does he just, like, shoot a hole in the...
Saves it.
I think he does. Or does he just break through? He doesn't even... Wow, this is still going, huh? It doesn't even show how he broke the hole. It's just in there.
Gotta get it before Egg.
Also, there was like a million gusts of wind flying out of there for some reason.
Sonic
What is this game?
has changed a lot.
God.
Hanging with Sonic.
Changed a lot since I started hanging. What have you changed from?
I know I can do the
These characters are so flat. It's ironic, right? Because this is a 3-dimensional game, but the characters are 2-dimensional. God, this game. What have you changed from, Tails? What have you changed from? You haven't changed anything. You're a stupid fox. Please make it. Oh, poop. I screwed up. I screwed up. It's bound to happen one time. Can't do everything perfectly. Only some things. Yeah. And then we boop, boop, boop. Okay, I think that's what it was. But then we go up over here, try not to glitch down onto the ground, and up and over. Okay. My strats for this level are kind of goofy, and I haven't practiced them a ton. But like I said, this is Tails' best level. As said in the video, because it actually lets you fly around and do stuff. I wish there was a good Sonic game. A good 3D Sonic game. I really do. I wish he was good. I wish this game was good. 115 is still an okay time. I mean, I died once, but whatever. I just like the dynamic of, like, having multiple characters. And I think they took a step in the right direction with Sonic Mania. Like, okay, I actually haven't played Sonic Mania all the way through. I've played, like, the first level or two. But it's like you can play multiple characters. You know? Like, you can do the same level just with different characters, and I think they should encourage that. Rather than being, like, some games, cough Sonic Hero cough, or cough Sonic Heroes cough, where you're progressing through the level and you get to a point that's like, oh, you have to use this character now to progress and get to the end of the level. You have to do that. Do your thing so I can hit you. It should be more free and open and like, oh, using this character, I found this, or I found that you can do this. Stop it, you Eggman. Do your thing. Stop it. Okay. Yes, boom. It's a two-parter. You gotta hit him in the leg, then you gotta hit him in the face. Then he just bombs me. Like, it's ridiculous. Is this a... No, I don't think it is. I don't think they would do that. It might just be! I'm having an internal discussion with myself. Is this a different map? Or did they just... Or did they actually use the casino area map? I think it is a different map. Because there isn't a button over here on the casino thing. Can I go? I shouldn't be screwing around right now. Okay, I got him. Like, there's invisible walls. There isn't a button on the casino thing. I think they just copied and pasted. Furthermore, there aren't any doors back here. There aren't any doors to the hotel. This is ridiculous. That's just lazy. That's so lazy. That's what I did. That is legitimately what I did when I was like 10, messing around in RPG Maker. Rather than use the same room and make the same room more complex, I would just copy and paste a new room to do something that I wanted to do. This is ridiculous. I don't even... Man, RPG Maker takes me back. I don't even remember, like, instances, like, where that was a thing that happened. I think it was, like... It had to have been something like, instead of turning a switch on to activate a cutscene happening or something, I would copy and paste the entire room and make like an automatic event happen that played the cutscene, and then move the character back into the other room that wasn't like the normal room. Man, can I please? Bop. Okay, we just need one more. This boss is kind of boring. Because he's not hard to dodge at all, he just attacks. Okay. Boop, boop. And he's dead. We did Tails, everyone! We did the Tails story. In an hour. Less than an hour, actually. I actually didn't think about that. The first episode was probably short.
You saved the day! You're the best! I did it all by
Because I started the video recording, but then I was just like wandering around, clearing my throat and whatnot. Man. Well, I guess I'll talk over the credits then, to make up for the time that was lost. Yeah, I dabbled around in RPG Maker when I was younger. I mean, I just kind of did whatever. I said I was going to talk over the credits, but I'm not actually saying anything. Oh wow, look at that! They gave Tails his own little thing there. So yeah, I guess we can just watch the credits here. We should watch Amy's credits though, because for whatever reason, Amy's credits scroll at like half the speed, and it takes way too long. far too long. And on top of this, you can't skip any of these credit sequences. So that's fun, right? You have to stop. You have to look and see who made this game. You have to know. They want you to know, man. You're gonna sit here, you're gonna read this. Takashi Iizuka, man, you could have done a better job. You guys could have done a better job. Maybe they couldn't have, though. Give them more time. If they take their time with a Sonic game, right? And don't rush it out to make money. If they take their time, they actually focus on the game design, it can be good. They just need something, man. They just need something. They just need one, man. Sonic Generations was good. I did play through Sonic Generations, but I don't know, it was too linear. I don't like that. I don't like that it was linear. And maybe that's, I mean, I don't know. I guess it would be difficult to do a game that's not as linear. With Sonic, but keeping the speed. Because if it's not linear, then you're like constantly walking around trying to figure out what to do. I don't know, man. They need to do something, man. Sonic Forces, from what I've seen, it looks fine. That was like the most recent Sonic game, I think. Well, I guess the next most recent Sonic game, quote unquote, is gonna be Sonic All-Stars or whatever. Another Sonic racing game. Where they're in cars because... because whatever, right? Like... whatever. So it bothered me that, that Finn picture is lower poly than the in-game model. Like, for the longest time, everyone's Finn picture is lower... it's a lower polygon count than their in-game models. But I figured it out. I think I did. It's because those Finn pictures were done in the Dreamcast version, which had slightly worse graphics, and that's why it looks kind of odd. Oh, we don't want to see this yet. This is spoilers. Why are you playing this, Sonic DX? Man. Remember when those were a thing? Demos? Those yeah, those are just like ancient things that have stuck around for the... oh my goodness, more spoilers! Man. It is just spoiling... wow. Okay. Yeah. Demos have just kind of stuck around since the arcade days. Well, they've kind of died off now, but... It's surprising they lasted that long. From like the 80s to the... This game came out in 98. Well, the Dreamcast version in 98. Sonic Adventure DX came out in like 2003, I think it said. So they had 5 years to fix this game, but they didn't. So that sucks. Anyways, that's an episode. We've now done Tails and Sonic. Next time, it's gonna be the big bad boy Knuckles over here. I'll see you all next time. It is actually... oh, Jesus! I am sorry about this. Unknown name. Oh, jeez. I don't know, man. Oh gosh, this is a problem. It's very loud. How do I... where's the speaker on this thing? I can't even hold it. Just shut up. Shut up. I have to... ooh, rumble. I have to... well, I don't know. This caller ID just says unknown name. And I don't know the number. Jesus! Did they call twice? Why are you ringing so much? Scammers, stop! Jesus. How many times did that ring? Did that ring 3 times? It rang at least twice. Yeah, it did. They called twice. Twice in a row. I can't even focus on what was happening in the game because this thing was going crazy. Did they leave a message? It doesn't say there's a new message.
This area sure has changed after they built this station.
What did you say, Tails? Let's just check and make sure. No messages, it said. Well, they didn't leave a message, so... Oh, man. Scammers, man.